it is.
Pencils down.
Now it is.
Here we go. Another motherfucking Ramble is here. You know what this is? 258.
Get out of here.
It is 258.
That's fake.
Do you think Cody's going to mark it 248 on iTunes? So
You
a
know
lot of
what?
people
That's
don't get
been
it?
the pattern.
It's been
he's
what
been
Cody's been
establishing.
doing. It's been Cody's
When he
thing.
goes to do
his
the
MO,
uploads.
his little tantrum over his contract thing as he fucks over that. You know.
He's making the Ramble unavailable to the Ramblers.
He just shot us the bird. Real mature. Real mature,
Wow.
pal. Wow, pal.
Wow.
Real mature. You know, nobody has your back more than us. I mean, right, Eddie?
When we started this, we're like,
Yeah.
who do we believe in more than anybody?
Cody.
That's who are we going to fight more?
Cody.
More than anybody.
Cody.
Cody.
But since the contracts aren't guaranteed, we're the bad guys.
We're the bad people.
Okay.
Like we do contracts.
Right.
You know,
We're talent, just like you.
Yeah. God. We're in the same boat, man. We got to look out for each other. Cody's not with us. Fine, Cody. Don't be a team player. Did he leave?
He's gone.
He walked.
He walked out.
Cody left the pod.
He walked out of the Ramble.
Cody just said, "No, fuck this.
Fuck this."
He walked.
All right.
All right.
I guess you're going to have to upload them now. But at least they'll be correct when they get uploaded.
Yeah, right? Yeah, wow. Thanks for doing the Ramblers a favor.
Okay.
God.
Well, I guess we just ever forward, right?
Right.
Ever forward.
Ever forward. Upwards and onwards. Cody, come on. What's the score? Bullshit. Oh, my God.
Ramble 258.
Oh, that's so funny.
What?
Oh, God. This is the well, we can't talk about this, really.
Okay.
But
we won't talk about
it.
We'll talk about it after?
Yeah, but I got to show you now.
Okay.
So my friend Lisa sent that.
Okay.
Trust me, this one. Search loser on Twitter and then hit people.
Okay.
And look what comes up.
Oh!
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm just going to say it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
All right. Cody's gone.
Cody's gone.
He's not coming back.
Cody, you back? I hear something. No. He said no. He said no, he's not back. By the way.
Yeah.
Elohio?
I love Elohio.
Like Michael Jackson saying, "You are not alone." We have a new positive text review. How about that?
What?
A new positive.
From who?
Scissor Lord. The guys talk about the Ramble name fits perfectly. The guys talk about anything and everything, and a lot of the times go way off topic. A great show that flows really well, despite the hosts having the attention span of a gnat. Love the show, Scissor Lord. Thank you, Scissor Lord, for that. Don't let Scissor Lord and Elohio be alone. Let's also get those 5-star ratings up. We're at 116. Let's make it ain't nothing
a virtual
but
party.
A virtual
in this quarantine
gangster
era.
party right here. We also want to say the Ramble has a sponsor, Hemp.
I've heard about
Vita.
this. Yeah.
.com. So please go to hempvita.com. Right there.
Hempvita.com.
Hempvita.com. You know what they sell?
Cody would normally put it up on the screen.
He's left.
But
he left the show. There's no one to do this now.
He's no longer in the show.
He's left the show.
So just
Cody
imagine.
has walked. Imagine the words Hempvita.
Should I throw Hempvita.com?
I don't know.
I'll do it.
Well, let's see.
I'll
if
take on that
It's not there yet. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Look at that. What a team player Cody is, despite abandoning the team. Despite pulling
He pulled a Pippen in that playoff.
Yes, he pulled a Rajon Rondo with the Mavs. He just quit on the team.
Pulled a Scottie Pippen in 94.
94. All the products, the tinctures, the gummies, the vape juice, the vape pods, the pet products, and the lotions, they use broad spectrum CBD oil. Guess what? No THC.
Really?
And I bet you think if I say they also have combustibles like flowers and pre-rolls, you're going to be
gotta
like,
have
loaded.
that's got to be 1,000% THC.
0.3%. That's it. Isn't that amazing?
A ladybug wouldn't get high off
nothing.
that.
A ladybug would still go about his or her day.
Wouldn't get the munchies or anything.
Nothing. Hempvita will only use industrial hemp-grown ware hacksaw.
USA!
It's organic with no GMOs.
Tough guy.
There we go. Our CBD is legal, will not get you high. All of Hempvita's products meet the 2018 Farm Bill, which was signed into law December 18th. That's
right. Which we made little boxing gloves.
Yes.
With, the Farm Bill tattooed onto them, and then we punch each other in the face with it.
It's hilarious.
That's how much we love
the
Farm Bill.
Just
we love getting punched
by the Farm
by
Bill.
the 2018 Farm
It
Bill.
effectively legalized hemp at the federal level by removing it from the federal list of controlled substances and classifying it as an agricultural commodity.
Because that's what it is.
And now you think, okay.
Look, I've already begun the checkout process on my shopping cart at
Right.
hempvita.com.
Guess what?
What?
You hit Ramble as a keyword, promo code, you
Yeah.
get 15% off.
15% off?
That's it. Look at that.
Get out right now.
Hempvita,
Follow Cody's lead and get out.
Follow Cody's lead. Get out that door. Hempvita.com. Right there. Use the Ramble as a promo code 15%.
Wow.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Now let's go to you, the Rambler, who Eddie has said fucked several times. Fuck the Rambler.
I've rescinded my fuck the
couple
Rambler.
times.
I've rescinded it.
Couple times.
It's no longer out
there. A little bit.
I pulled it back.
You rescinded it a little bit.
I pulled it back.
You can also email us, ramble@ramblepod.com, Twitter @podcastramble1, Instagram @podcastramble. We have merch. Thanks to everybody. Our T Public store.
We make dollars
upon dollars on that T Public store every month. And so please do all that good shit. Patrick Crothers, I meant to put this in my submission email. Oh, shit. Cody, are you there?
Yep.
This is important.
He's taking a shit.
He's taking a dump.
I'm having camera problems, but what's up? I'm here. Hello.
No. He goes, for the 2018 Farm Bill, Patrick says, I know I remember where I was, but the Jizz Talk reaction was so good. Is that replay available? Now, Cody, I don't know if we have the replay, but do we? I think I remember they had their. This is after Jizz was not on the Farm Bill as an agricultural commodity. Yeah. They were still live though.
Yeah.
And I think if we can go to that, I think we have about maybe 30 an hour later. I think. If Cody, do you have that?
Yeah, it's going to take me a second to find it. So this was
December of 2018.
December 2018.
It was their Farm Bill show.
Yeah.
And the Jizz
Well, they had been following the progression of the Farm Bill from the House floor to the Senate to being ratified.
You know, I got to be honest. I hate to
into law by the president.
I hate to use this comparison, but it was pretty much like Drew Pearson waiting to get into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
they were the way they were just guys were looking at jizz being an agricultural commodity, years and years and years. They've just been waiting.
Like as a Washington football team fan, I look at it as Art Monk going to the Hall of Fame, who when he retired from football was the all-time NFL leading receiver.
And it took him a little bit too long.
Other receivers had gone into the Hall of Fame
who were not as good,
no. And were probably had bigger numbers, but the game had changed by the time.
Yep.
And he had deserved to go in the Hall of Fame much sooner than he did.
Look, I'm going to say this. No offense to John Riggins. No offense to Joe Theismann. Art Monk was the Washington football player that scared the shit out of me the most every time the Cowboys played him. I was like, dude, this guy, and he loved to beat the Cowboys too.
Yes, he did.
He had some great games against the Cowboys.
He was consistently moving the chain. He took forever to get him. And I would almost rename the 2018 Farm Bill the 2018
Art Monk
Farm Bill.
Now, Cody, do we have that audio later that day? I don't know if it's up or not.
I do have it.
Oh, great. Look at that. Wow.
All right. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Now I'm just saying.
What? Say it.
It's not over yet, pal.
Okay.
We're getting word. Our sources have confirmed we're getting word that jizz may be a last-second inclusion.
And they better earmark jizz onto that fucking Farm Bill.
You're telling me, dude.
If I have to go down to Congress and drop a load on that bill myself,
we're gonna do it.
That's the
only. You know what? I'm gonna tell you, my friend. We're gonna go put jizz on that fucking Farm Bill ourselves.
We're gonna knock on that door
ourselves.
We're gonna fucking jack it onto that Farm Bill
ourselves.
We're putting jizz on that Farm Bill.
You know what else? Look, if we have to do it, we're gonna go to Supreme Court, Brent. We're gonna do it.
I'll go in that Supreme Court.
Something.
I'll jizz right in the Supreme Court.
All 9 of them are gonna get jizzed on.
All of them.
Let me tell you something right now. Why? Since when did the lamestream media decide? And I'm going to say it, lamestream.
Yeah, say it. Because that's fucking clever right there. That's fucking clever.
I thought about that for 2 months.
That's clever. Lamestream media.
Since when did we let the lamestream media decide who goes in the fucking Farm Bill and who doesn't?
And what is an agricultural commodity and what's not?
Exactly.
Huh?
Exactly. These fucking...
I grow jizz.
These degenerates on
CNN.
And
I can sell jizz.
Right.
Therefore, it's agricultural
and
it's a commodity.
You sell buckets.
I can sell my jizz.
You sell buckets. You sell buckets.
Oh!
We'll have to take a break. We're very upset. Cody at the boards, get us on break.
Please. I got to go jizz.
All right. Here's
there it is. Thank you, Cody. Appreciate that. Wow.
They were heated.
They were pissed. God damn.
Did jizz ever make it onto that farm?
Never did.
So I guess they didn't go down there and jack off on it.
They might have.
I wonder if they jacked off on any Supreme
There
Court
might be. We might have a. Was it Gary or Randy? I forgot. Savage and Randy or Savage. I think we have. They're probably maybe next week.
We
should
take a black light to that Farm Bill just to make sure. To make sure there's no jizz on that.
I think you're right.
Because they might have snuck it in.
Yep. Cody, did you get your camera fixed?
Kind of.
Oh shit! Hey! All right, Cody, we got. I hate to welcome you back to this. Joseph Santos says, hashtag Cody hates great movies.
Man, Cody was going to walk, and then you bring him back with that?
Hashtag Cody doesn't know what legitimate means. Oh, Cody, let's get something straight. And in all seriousness, your teams aren't champions. Your owner admitted he cheated. Your players snitched and got no punishment and admitted they cheated. But don't you worry. If the 1919 Black Sox scandal didn't get an asterisk next to their title, and neither will the Astros. So just let you know, no one has forgotten that one either. But your one and only title will forever have a black eye. It is tainted. You guys didn't deserve it. Legitimate legitimate is defined as conforming to the law or the rules. The Astros clearly didn't do that. The faster you accept that and stop lying to yourself, the better it will be. Or you can keep going the way you are. The Dodgers aren't getting an asterisk. And I know you said 60 games is not a real season. All the teams agreed to it because they wanted to bring a little glimpse of happiness to the fans. Next year, they all start fresh, but all new. But I guarantee the Astros still get thrown at. Will still get thrown at because every team in the American League still knows they're cheaters, and they cheated them all the way to 2017 MVP, and they will get theirs.
So, did you guys when you guys, I assume both of you played Little League at some point?
Soccer. That was it for me.
Okay. I abstained from baseball.
Yeah, it was a soccer.
So here in Texas at least, we have like spring ball and then we have fall ball.
Yep.
And in the fall is sort of like a practice season. You don't even get like actual legitimate jerseys. It just kind of says the name of the thing on it. It's basically just kind of like a practice, not legitimate. And that's basically what the Dodgers did.
Wow.
So
it's fire.
Wow.
Cody.
He's
like the late
ball champion.
Like the late great Tom Petty said, won't back down. No, he won't back down.
No,
the Cody Joseph Santos feud continues another week.
I just applaud him for being able to read because he looked up the dictionary definitions.
Wow!
Oh!
Congratulations.
Wow!
Oh.
It's getting uglier.
It's ugly.
It's
already ugly.
Manny Avalar. What it do, Ramblers? Sorry to start with some politics, but goddamn it, President Joe Biden, in the words of Barry Switzer, we did it! Ew, now I got to go scrub off the residue from quoting a Dallas Cowboy. Hope you guys had a fantastic week. And just to let you guys know, here in Austin, I too voted for Scott Schmerelson for District 3. Super Nintendo. I figured the longer he has a job, the better he could take care of Andre and give Jerry the free time to continue playing video games and making the funny in podcasts.
Right.
I guess it is a favor he's doing.
He's doing us and the Ramblers a favor.
Well, there we go.
By having to give Andre attention.
Yeah, because I can't.
You can't. You're twitching too much.
Exactly. I work hard for the money. And by the way,
so
12 minutes and 45 seconds. Let's get that intro going. Okay, I'm going. You see it? You see lyrics here?
No lyrics.
All right, see if I can do this right. This is in celebration. I used to be a rolling stone, you know. If a cause was right, I'd take it on the road. My heart.
You need the lyrics?
No, my heart used to beat for someone.
Okay.
But times have changed.
All right.
The less I say, the more my work gets done. 'Cause I live and breathe this Philadelphia freedom. From the day that I was born, I waved the flag. Philadelphia freedom took me knee high to a man. Gave me peace of mind my daddy never had. And why is that? Philadelphia freedom, shine on me. I love you, shine a light through the eyes of the ones that were left behind.
I normally hate that song.
That's a great song.
I don't like
shine
that song.
a light.
No, because Ralph on the Ralph Report plays every fucking day.
Oh, does he? Because that's where he's from.
Because he's from Philly. So I got to hear that song. So I hate it. Except there was one day last week where I didn't mind hearing it. I loved that song. I didn't mind. But now I'm fine. We can move on.
Can we rub it in?
To who?
Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man. Fuck, where are those people now? Where are those motherfuckers? Where's everybody's dumb aunt? Where is she? Where's everybody's stupid aunt with an American flag button-up shirt tucked into too tight jeans? Where's she doing her fucking young man?
They're waiting for the recount.
They're waiting. Oh, fuck. Hey, everybody, we did it. Welcome to yet another Ramble. 258.
Can't believe it. Can't believe it.
How about that?
Or in Cody speak, 248.
248. As Cody's going to post it tonight.
You know, I'm not going to keep taking the hit on that.
We're just giving Joseph Santos more ammo. That's all we're doing. We're just giving Joseph
Fake
Santos
news.
fake news. Now, when did the lamestream media decide the Ramble numbers?
Big Ben is headed to the locker room.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
I hope there's no lady nurses in there. Huh?
Well,
Let's
I'm sure
hope.
the cameras are removed.
Yeah, the cameras are out of there. Man, what is it still 10-0?
No, it's 13-6.
Whoa. A lot has happened.
The Steelers missed an extra point just now.
Wow. And is it serious for Big Ben, or is it probably...
So he went down grabbing his knee, and then he finished the series, and then now he's going to the locker room.
Okay.
Is it halftime yet?
It's a minute left in the half.
Oh, maybe. Oh, he's probably just going for some treatment. He'll be
he'll be all right.
Some treatment.
Some treats.
Hey, oh, wait, never mind.
Uh-oh. Okay. All right. Hold on to that
Sorry.
thought in case it happens. Here we go. It's time now to pick the Hall of Fame hat.
What hat would they wear?
Just simple, sweet, but still very biting, Eddie, that harmonica.
Thank you.
This was a tough Hall of Fame hat, everybody. This was what video game console
Yeah.
goes into the Hall of is on the hat if video games go into the Hall of so let's say video games go into the Entertainment Hall of Fame and they have to wear a hat.
Yeah.
What video game what console
console
system is going to be on that hat?
Okay.
There's so many you could choose from. So many. Let's see what you said. Patrick Crothers, Yo-Ho Ramblers. Maybe this is controversial, but the Nintendo Wii. I say it's the most inclusive game console. What other system lets you game with your wife, your 8-year-old niece, and your grandmother? That's a good one.
Yeah.
That is the Wii, and the Wii brought Nintendo back from the dead.
It did.
Joe Capone, Hat Game walks in the Hall of Fame wearing a Super Nintendo hat, drops a controller, walks out. 5 of my top 10 all-time favorite games came from this console. Tecmo Super Bowl III, Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, Chrono Trigger, Super Metroid, Final Fantasy VI, some of which I continue to play to
SNES.
this day. It's a big one.
That's a good one.
Charles Phillips.
I got a job just to buy one when I was a kid.
See, look at that.
I went out and got employed just so I could buy an SNES.
5 years old.
5 years old.
Worked a job. Worked hard labor.
Pimp.
Pimp. Cutting tits of hookers who didn't pay him. 5 years old. Charles Phillips, or
CP.
fun fact, Bootsy Collins started as a bass player for James Brown. Of course, him and his brother Catfish. And when he wanted to drop out of school, James Brown told him he needed to get his diploma if he wanted to keep playing the bass for him. I think that's fucking
Thanks
awesome.
for the fun fact.
That's awesome. He says the Super Nintendo, this console led to so many fights between me, my dad, and my brother. Then we have Michael Newcomer. Don't call me Wormer.
Don't call him Wormer.
Worman. And he says, what's up, Big Perm? I mean, Worm. Console Hall of Fame, the Atari 2600 with a classic wood cabinet. I still have Odyssey 2, the precursor to Atari, but 2600 was the first major console that everyone had to own. Michael S. Miller. Hi, guys. Hope everyone's doing all right. We are. Thank you. Here are my submissions this week. Hall of Fame video console. I was originally going to say the Nintendo 64, but after today, I got to go with, woo, Trump lost instead.
That is my favorite.
That's a good console. Joseph Santos, Hall of Fame hat video game console. Bang, boom, bang. Cody, translation, please. Nintendo. Graham and Faye, greetings from the Great White North. Ramblers, look at that. Iron Mando.
I had that shirt. I bought that shirt.
That is so badass.
I bought the Iron Mando shirt.
That's a great shirt. Running late yet again. Hopefully this makes it under wire. It did. For nostalgia's sake, I'm going to skip any new platforms and instead focus on the first systems that my nerdy little paws got in touch with. I started with Pong, 2600 television, ColecoVision, NES, and Sega Genesis, but the Bronze Age of gaming when everything was being born. But of the Bronze Age of gaming when everything was being born, I have to say it was my Vectrex. Would always hold a special place in my early video game heyday. How can you go wrong with a complete video comment system cabinet, which you could carry anywhere, and I usually would, I might add, on the bus across the city, so me and my friends could play Armor Attack. Look at that thing. Note and television would have to come a very close second due to the game memories, Tron, Deadly Disc, AD&D, Sea Battle Football, Astro Smash, B-17 Bomber,
I don't remember that system.
I don't either. But the uniqueness of the Vectrex still pushes ahead like it's nail-biting U.S. election victory. Vectrex, D-Cup, Eek, Help, Spike. Oh, no, Molly. That thing is dope.
Whoa.
Damn, bro, save some pussy for the rest of us. It's a mulleted man wearing a power glove. That Graham sense. Sorry, Ramblers. I got to get back to the healthcare grind. Will not be able to finish the rest of my submissions for this week.
Hey,
and a dumpster
stay
fire
safe out there, buddy.
Stay safe, buddy. Until next week, get your flu shot and mask up. Ramble off. Graham and Faye, Winnipeg A. Dustin Jacobs. Original NES. Duck Hunt alone is worth the gun rage. That's where Michael Vick got the idea. The Laughing Dog. Grady W. Smithy, Rocky 3. Grady W. Smithy 3D was one of the few movie title references you hadn't already done, so I thought I would toss it out there to get in on the fun. We'll save that for next week.
Good one.
The video game hat should go to the Atari 2600 because that was the first system that used cartridges instead of having the game hard-coded onto it, and it made all the systems that came after it possible. Got to give some OG respect, even if it did give us the E.T. game. Manny Avalar, Hall of Fame. Damn, for me, it's a toss-up between the SNES and the N64, as they both have two of my all-time favorite games, Super Metroid and Ocarina of Time. But I think I'm going to have to give it to the SNES due to the tiebreaker being no Metroid game. But in the N64, also the Donkey Kong games were far superior on Super Nintendo than N64. I agree. I had to go Super Nintendo for that reason.
Okay.
I had to go.
I originally, my first game console was a ColecoVision.
Oh, I love that thing.
I loved it. It was sometimes difficult to play. It crashed a lot.
Yeah.
It was not the easiest system. I never had an Atari.
Yeah.
I wanted an Intellivision.
Yeah.
Never got that. Or an Activision. Was it Activision, right?
Intellivision.
What had what's the fucking
Pitfall?
Activision. I wanted an Activision. Never got ColecoVision.
Yep.
I loved it. It was fun. And I would say I've spent more time playing the original PlayStation and PS4 more than anything else.
Oh.
But the one that made me fall in love with video games
Yeah.
was the original NES.
That did too. That for me. But for what? Well, actually, I probably was the ColecoVision that made me fall in love with gaming.
It made me fall in love, but I didn't spend as many hours
Right.
on that. Like the original
Right.
Nintendo, I would get that thing so hot.
Yes,
from playing it.
You have to turn it off. Like, here's the thing, though. The reason I go Super Nintendo is because I just remember how I've never been more excited for anything than that launch when the Super Nintendo was announced.
I went and got a job just to
right,
buy that fucking thing.
I gotta go Super.
I rolled burritos just to buy that thing.
Yeah, but I'm not. You ain't wrong with that NES.
But the NES, like I even was excited about that stupid robot that would just move the discs around.
There would be no Super Nintendo without the NES.
Yeah.
Cody, your pick.
So I went with the one that I played the most as a kid,
Yeah.
which was the Sony PlayStation.
That was a masterful.
That was
system.
the game changer.
That changed everything.
That changed everything.
Yeah, because I grew up playing the regular Nintendo a little bit.
Right.
Because that's what my parents had.
Sure.
So that's what we played. And then we got a Nintendo 64 and then a PlayStation. Those were not too far apart, right? Only by a couple years.
Not that far, yeah.
And
If that.
definitely gravitated towards the PlayStation.
Oh, PlayStation had so
But
many
like
better games.
to me, like you can look at like the original home video, like the Atari, the NES, the SNES, the Sega. They were all like, to me, PlayStation was the Attitude Era of video game consoles.
gaming.
It brought in not just kids, but brought adults into play.
Right. Yeah. You
Adult,
could I think the Genesis kind of
it
knocked on that door a little
yes,
bit.
I agree.
But the PlayStation really tore it down.
Yeah. It was like
whoa,
Genesis was
shit.
NWO.
Right.
And
right,
WCW.
right.
And then like
Stone
PlayStation
Cold
was Stone Cold in the
and-
Attitude
yeah,
Era.
The
And that
Rock
just
and
brought everybody
Triple H.
into it.
Yep, absolutely.
To me, because that PlayStation just blew the lid off
Oh, yeah.
everything and
Oh, yeah.
made it just the console that everyone played.
Everyone, just for little kids anymore.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's a next Ramble to go with. I believe it was who gave us the Bootsy trivia. Was that Charles Phillips? Or was that Charles Phillips?
CP.
We're gonna go with James.
Old CP.
James Brown goes into the Hall of Fame for songwriting. What song is on James Brown's hat? Ooh,
Okay.
that's a tough one. I think that's gonna be a real tough one. There's
Okay.
a lot we could do there. Now though, it is time to open, close, and encore, baby. And here's some more sweet harmonica from
Open, close, and
comes.
encore.
Oh, I had to pause it. I couldn't take that. Could you take that heat?
I almost came. Okay.
Damn. God.
It feels good to hold the orgasm in.
It does.
And then let it release again.
Pull a sting. Damn, that was tantric sting style right there. God damn, that was good. Let's go to you. Open, close, encore. We did Parliament, the Great Parliament. Patrick, I don't go deep on Funkadelic cover. I'm pulling from Maggot Brain with the recent events in mind. You open with Super Stupid before the election. Close with a whole lot of BS the election. Encore with you, your folks, and me, and my folks. Healing with Biden. I like that PC. Joe Capone opens with Liquid Sunshine. You close with Testify. Encore with Give Up the Funk. Tear the roof off. We're going to tear the roof off the mother sucker. Charles Phillips says you open with Flashlight. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-da-bum. The long one is amazing. Get your heart going. You close with Rump of Steel Skin, the song about shaking your ass, and it makes you do just that. And you encore with Give Up the Funk. The song makes you love the funk. Michael, newcomer, don't call me Worm or Wormin. You open with Flashlight. You close with Give Up the Funk, Tear the Roof Off the Mother Sucker with the accompanying clips of the movie PCU. And you encore with Bop Gun.
Nice.
Michael S. Miller, you open with Pack Your Shit, motherfucker. Close with One Term President. Encore with a medley of Your Fire, Worst Person Ever, and They Will Drag You Out, motherfucker. Joseph Santos, Parliament, open, boom, boom, Cody, translation, please, if the funk don't fit. You close with Rat-a-tat-tat, Cody, translation, please, Give Up the Funk. Encore with Ping Pong Pop, Cody, translation, please, Flashlight. I had to open with Give Up the Funk, Tear the Roof Off the Mother. Because, come on, you got a real type of thing going down, getting down. And then I think it would be interesting if they closed the show with Mothership Connection, where George could say, good evening to you. Where you think you'd be the opener, but they close with Make My Funk the P-Funk.
Okay.
I wants to get funked up. And then encore has to be Flashlight.
Okay.
Eddie?
Mine's the same as yours, except I encore would do that stuff.
Oh! Cody, did you join this one?
Yeah. So I open with P-Funk.
Oh.
I close with Flashlight.
And
I encore with Give Up the Funk.
Oh, you can't go wrong. You can't go fucking wrong. Do you know who owes one of their most famous songs to Parliament Funkadelic? The Talking Heads. Do you know this?
Which song?
Their drummer, who of course is part of Tom Tom Club, very funk-driven, their drummer went to a Parliament show, and they were just jamming with Talking Heads. They were just in their studio jamming, rehearsing, and he kept yelling, "Burn down the house." Because they would say, the house is on fire. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn. So he would just sit there drunk. He would just scream, "Burn down the house." And Dave Byrne's like, that's a great fucking line. And then you get maybe my favorite Talking Head song.
Wow.
Burning down the house. So not bad, huh?
Yeah.
And it is a pretty funky Talking Head song, too, Burning Down the House. It has a little bit of funk to it.
A little bit.
Next Ramble, 259, we're going to open, close, and encore. Songs about cities because of what we sang at the beginning.
Good old
Could you do this? Cody, can you do this?
So specific cities?
Like I love L.A.
Well, I love L.A.
So it can't be like Huey Lewis name dropping.
No, it can't be. You can't cheat and do the Heart of Rock and Roll or Living in America. You can't cheat with that. It's got to be specific city. Now, if we have to go Philly, is it Philadelphia Freedom or is it Bruce on the streets of Philadelphia?
Well, those leave you with two different feelings.
Right. I was bruising.
Is it world cities or American cities?
We can go anywhere.
Oh,
Dear old Stockholm, the jazz standard. If you want to do that, you could do it. If you want to do that one, you could do it. You could do Saxon, Dallas, 1963, the metal band Saxon, who, for some inexplicable reason, did a song about the Kennedy assassination.
Well, somebody had to, right?
Someone
had to do it. It was there.
Untapped market.
Shot in the head.
Somebody had to do it.
Magic bullet. I don't know how it goes.
You can't leave it
You
out
can't-
there.
you
You
can't
got to
let-
do a song about it. I mean, that's just too important of an event not to address.
Okay,
music.
do we look up the lyrics now? Do you mind
Absolutely,
if
you
Okay,
look
all
up the
right,
lyrics
let's
right
see. Dallas, 1 p.m. That's the name of the
Wow, it's very specific.
How bad do you think these lyrics are going to be?
Oh, it's gonna if the title is that specific.
Okay, this is a weird. This is almost like. All right, Cody, ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Down on Main Street, the scene was set. They check out the fuel, turn the radio on, open the gates, assemble the gun, wait at the red for the president's run.
The world was shocked that fateful day. A young man lost.
Oh, the young man's
lot
lot.
a young man's lot was blown away. Dallas, 1 p.m.
Right and left, the back of the head. Screaming confusion, shots ripped the air. Cadillac racing, cops on the run. They couldn't believe the president's hit.
The shooting stunned as I seemed to run.
What the fuck
Is he dead? No one will say. Around the world, the news was flashed. We sat and watched your tragic history.
The world was shocked that fateful day. A young man's lot was blown away. Dallas, 1 p.m.
The world was shocked in Dallas, 1 p.m. We sat
Is this
and
like an
watched tragic
upbeat
history.
song?
I don't know.
Have you heard it before?
I don't remember it. I know I've heard it. It's Saxon, so it can't be that upbeat. It's from their classic album, Strong Arm of the Law. Wow, that is.
I'm gonna put it on in my headphones here.
Yeah, you got to tell us how this sounds. I'm assuming it's like 1 p.m. Dallas, 1 p.m. blown away. I'm gonna assume it's something like that. How bored were they? Did they need a song? Like, guys, we need one more song to fill this out.
What can we sing about?
What can we sing about? And they happen to be watching Oliver Stone's
They're watching JFK.
Like,
oh!
it's just it.
It's right there in front of us the whole time.
How is it, Cody?
I'm gonna have to play it.
Are we gonna get in trouble?
Nobody's listening.
No one's listening.
All right.
Except the Ramblers. They're not going to tell
All right. Oh shit. So it starts off with like a minute and a half, like guitar intro, like
yeah.
And then it gets into the lyrics.
So is this your number one? Is this your encore pick? Is this the encore if you're picking today?
Funkadelic playing.
Oh yeah.
Dallas 1
All right.
p.m.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. It's already a stripper song. It's already stripper music. This is a stripper song. Wow. It's so fucking bad.
The album cover is a little bit disconcerting.
It is. It's a smidge Nazi-ish. That
A little
album
bit
cover.
Nazi.
Little Nazi. All right, we don't want to get cease and desisted over this.
Hold on, listen.
Oh.
He mailed that in. Dallas 1 p.m. Dallas 1
Oh
p.m.
boy.
Imagine the stripper that comes out. Wow.
Back into the left, she dances. Back into the left.
Oh, Cody, thank you for that.
Wow.
Let's read some books and play some. Oh, wait, did we? Yeah, we're done. We did the
Yeah, we did that.
encore. Wow.
It's done.
How was that not your encore? Dallas 1 p.m.
Every concert ever.
Ever. Like, you won them all. Bob Dylan, imagine he just whips that out. His last ever show, he just plays that. This is my retirement show.
Cover of
Turn the
Saxon.
radio on.
What's weird is that like
Dallas
if
1 p.m.
it's got the same like the stripper thing. Like, can't you picture the music video of like a bunch of like scantily clad women dancing all over the car that Kennedy was assassinated in?
It's just like they're all in pink thongs with the Jackie Onassis hat, all of them, and they're just
all
crawling,
scrambling to
They're
pick up
just-
brains.
Yeah, they're scrambling, trying to crawl away and pick up.
Dallas 1 p.m. Dallas 1 p.m. Wow.
Like in a factory or something.
Yeah. Holy fucking shit! That is man. Why did your history teacher play that song for you?
Yeah, that's how we learned about it.
That's how I remember that.
Learned about Dallas 1 p.m.
You know, that plays when you go into the 6th floor museum in Dallas.
I heard it plays in the JFK presidential library.
Yeah, when you but every time you walk into the 6th floor museum in Dallas, the Kennedy Museum, Dallas 1 p.m. That's what it's like. Oh boy. Well, now it's time.
Yeah, it is.
You ready for this?
Do it.
We're gonna sing
Do
again. Eddie's gonna harmonica. What I love about this is the what hat harmonica. It's brilliant, but it's very simple. And then you just unleash for every
sorry.
other. You
Yeah.
knew what you were
Reading
doing.
books
You
and
knew what you
playing
were doing.
video games. Bring your pussy over here. We're reading books and playing games.
Look, I know you don't like it when I do this.
Okay, what?
Cody,
Okay.
you're very familiar with the old American Southern blues lore of selling your soul to the devil for
Sure, as seen in
Crossroads.
Crossroads.
Brilliant. One of my favorite Walter Hill films. My favorite Ralph Macchio movie. My favorite Steve Vai movie. Let's just put that out there too.
Yeah. It's in my top 5.
Had it not been for Terminator 2, it'd be my favorite Joe Morton movie. I don't know. It's up there.
It's up there.
But
what you're saying.
You know, Eddie
Yeah.
doesn't like to talk about
I
this,
don't.
but he went to the Crossroads to sell his soul to the devil. And when the devil showed up, it was just a prank. And the devil realized that there's nothing he could do to make him even a little better. And the devil just kind of embarrassingly just left.
Well,
I know you don't like talking about that, but
I don't like talking about it, but I just want to clear up. That's not how it happened.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want people to keep perpetuating that story.
Okay, sure.
That's not the story.
Do you want to clear the air?
I went down.
Yep.
I went to the crossroads.
Yep.
The devil showed up. We had our showdown, right?
Right.
And then we finished, and he's like, you can have my soul if I can learn to play that.
Wow. No shit. That's what he said instead.
Yes.
Fuck.
So I gave him the gift of the harmonica.
Really?
I have his soul.
So the devil owes you, basically.
I have the devil's soul.
Wow.
Basically.
You don't like to pray.
I don't like people knowing that information.
Right. Well,
but it's in a shoebox under my son's bed.
He's had nightmares ever since you can remember.
Yeah, but look, where else am I going to put it?
Right.
I know he wakes up crying every night.
Screaming, I've heard.
Screaming, crying every night.
Right.
But that gives me comfort because I know it's still
there.
If he doesn't scream in the middle of the night, then I'm worried.
Something's wrong.
It's like it's an alarm. I've turned my son into an alarm clock.
I like that. See,
sort of a fire alarm for the devil's soul.
That's fucking great.
So that's the story.
Thank you for clearing the air.
You're welcome.
Michael S. Miller says, I've been reading You Lost Get Over It by Karma's a Bitch. I've been playing Cry Maga Cry on the Biden 46. Joseph Santos, my niece came to the house the other day and brought her Switch. I asked, what is this thing you bringing to my house? She told me to try it. I looked up and down. I looked down upon thee and spent the next 2 hours explaining how no one can stop Bo Jackson on Tecmo Bowl, how freaking amazing Zelda is, playing a little Mario and a smile on my face. Just hearing the song from Dr. Mario, it brought me back to my childhood. I went to work and bought Mario Kart Switch on my lunch.
Nice.
And I failed in being an adult. Joseph Santos, you have not. You've succeeded now. Grady W. Smithy III. Oh, by the way, let me give him. He said Parliament should open with Bop Gun, close with Give Up the Funk, and encore with Chocolate City. This is Grady W. Smithy III, the Dream Warriors. He said that one. Also give Manny Avalar.
Manny.
I wanted to give him credit too. Let's funk this place up. Parliament opens with Give Up the Funk to the roof off the sucker, and they to the roof off the mother sucker. Closes with Mothership Connection. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop, and let me ride. Hell yeah. Closes with a 30-minute rendition of Flashlight. Wow. Grady W. Smithy, The Time of the Great Giving. If anyone can call that, part 3. Grady W. Smithy III, The Time of the Great Giving. Cody, you want to guess? The Time of the Great Giving. He's still reading Becoming Superman. I just started reading Over the Woodward Wall, the fictional book quoted throughout Shane McGuire's book Middle Game, which he's now turned into an actual book unto itself. And I'm playing a lot of Destiny 2 to revisit some of my favorite older content from before Beyond Light removes it from the game. Manny Avalar, nothing new that I'm reading or playing, but I did get 2 free audio book gifts that I get to pick, so I'm wondering if there's anything Star Wars canon that's a must-read. Eddie, I love the Ahsoka book and want something else that fills the gap between the movies and the shows. You got anything? Aftermath?
Aftermath can be a little wonky,
right,
with the names.
Right,
we've talked about that.
Right,
but if you read the first Aftermath, it's 3 books, and it takes place basically right after the fall of the Battle of Endor, and it goes up to the Battle of Jakku, which is like a year later in the timeline, and that's where you're introduced to the Marshal, Cab Vanth, played by what's his face?
Timothy Oliphant.
Yep. And you read. There's one section about how he comes across Boba Fett's armor.
Yep, I remember that one.
There's another section in that book that tells you what happened to Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, that's right. That was
where he is now. So that's a kind of interesting book. Kind of fills in some gaps between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens. So those are interesting.
And that's a good one. Cody, you reading anything or playing anything?
No, I did not turn away from the news for a full 5 days.
Yeah, it was a rough week. It was a long
didn't
week.
have not time.
Eddie?
Very long week. No, I basically woke up at 6 a.m. and laid on the couch and watched
CNN,
news
MSNBC, just
until like 2 a.m.
Same.
Repeat,
I did sneak in some twitching time. I was playing some Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Yeah.
I played the original NES Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, which is fucking a nightmare. So bad, so hard. Of course, I'm still reading Dune, playing Friday the 13th, Dead by Daylight, which is kind of similar, kind of fun. Pikmin 3, great shit, the usual shit, you know? Do we tell Cody the news now or not? Cody, are you doing okay, buddy, by the way?
Yeah.
Alex Trebek.
Yes.
It's going to kind of kill the Martha Gibbs push.
Yeah.
We lost Alex Trebek today, the day that we're recording this ramble.
This past Sunday.
This past Sunday. Today, I guess, past Sunday being. And we just wanted to tell you we're sorry, Cody. I know the Marla Gibbs. We've been promising you. And
259 was penciled in.
But, I don't know if we're even going to do an Alex Trebek tribute, but we just can't do a Marla one right so soon on the heels.
Right.
Yesterday was such a great day.
Right.
And I thought that, the Biden years would start appropriately with Marla and the tribute.
We all did. We all
did.
And then a day later to be crushed in this way is just kind of
2020 is unrelenting.
Can I ask you what hurt more, Cody? This or Skeletor getting a guaranteed contract for just and God knows what he's going to pull Friday. But he's already got money in the bank no matter what
what
Skeletor does. He could take his dick out.
The guardrails are off.
And he's
at this point, it's a passion project for him because he has to.
Right. That's true. He doesn't need it.
The guy's popular. I mean, he's been around forever. There's no unless he's like broke.
That's true.
And he spent all his money in some unsavory places.
Right. But. Yeah, anyway, Cody, I'm sorry about that.
I'm just every time I think that my number's coming up, it's
it'll get there. We'll do
Cody, when the Lord shuts a door, he opens up a little window. Don't ever forget
a little tiny window.
Little tiny window. We don't know what that window is.
One of those windows doesn't open all the way; it just sort of folds open halfway, so you can get some air in.
You crank it,
but you can't really get out of it.
Any update on the Dallas Cowboy Pittsburgh Steelers matchup?
It is 13-9.
Oh, wow.
Second half is starting right now. CeeDee Lamb had an unfortunate fumble at the end of the second half.
Ooh, okay, so at least it didn't. At the end of the second quarter, you mean?
Second quarter.
Oh, good. So it didn't carry over. That's good. All right. Well,
no, but it led to a Pittsburgh field goal. And it looks like Roethlisberger's out of the locker room, so I think he's okay.
Okay. All right. Well, there we go. All right, then. It is now. And we've already made it, folks.
It's the time of the show where we rank the top 5.
Dallas, 1 p.m. We rank the top. Are we going to need to do a top 5 Saxon song? How is that not number 1?
Maybe next week. For the Alec Trebek tribute.
Yeah. I'm sure he would have loved Saxon.
Absolutely. It would have been a Jeopardy question.
It would have been. Do we do it for him? Is that what we... Oh, man. Oh, God. So Patrick Crothers, top 5 commercial jingles. This was tough. He has the meow mix. Meow, 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 meow.
Oh, that's a good one.
Number 4, juicy fruit. Get your skis lined up. Grab a stick of juicy fruit. The taste is going to move you. Number 3, my baloney has a first name. It's Oscar. Oscar Mayer. Number 2, give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat ball. Number 1, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Not bad. Stay safe, Ramblers. Hopefully things go back to normal, some sense of normal soon. Joe Capone, he goes number 5, Kit Kat, give me a break, give me a break. Number 4, he goes, I want my baby back, Chili's baby back ribs. Number 3, Dr. Pepper, I'm a pepper, he's a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Coca-Cola, I'd like to buy the world a home and furnish it with love. There we go. Like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. Number 1, I don't know this one, Larry's Giant Subs. What King Kong is to the beast, Larry Subs is to the feast. The home of the big one, Larry's Giant Subs. I have to call an audible on my number 1. I just realized. So whatever you see is not it.
Okay.
Number 5, Charles Phillips, give me a break, Kit Kat. Number 4, Meow Mix, I want chicken on my liver. Number 3, I wish it was an Oscar Mayer wiener. And number 3, he goes Oscar Mayer bologna. My bologna has a first name. And number 1, Mentos. You know you look for this because fresh goes better with life with Mentos, fresh and full of life. Michael, newcomer, don't call me Wormin. I can't stand jingles, but if Cody can gut it out, then I'll give it a go as well. All of these are 80s clips. I've included some of the links because the description doesn't do these justice. Toys R Us, the only store that mattered. Freshen Up, the gum that goes squirt. Should we play this? We get in trouble? Probably not, right?
Here it comes, freshen up.
I forgot all about Freshen Up.
She's going to blast
She is taking a dick.
Wow.
She's taking this like she took a wiener. Wow. All right.
I thought she was going to blast it on her face.
Man. Jordache jeans, the Jordache look. I remember that one.
Who snaps like that?
Nobody. Cody, I wish you could see these.
No one
snaps
that fast.
Any 80s Transformers toy commercial. Number 1, the Fruit Roll-Ups featuring the chimps from 86. It's a weird homage to Meatball. Stupid, stuck with me forever.
This is our bus. This is our bus driver.
Oh, my
this
God.
This is fun. Fruit corners, fruit roll-ups.
We love a fruit roll-ups.
Jesus Christ.
Those poor chimpanzees.
Took them from their home
Jesus.
to make them do this. Michael S. Miller, Kit Kat, give me a break. Everybody knows it. Everybody loves it. Number 4, Meow Mix, lyrically quite genius. Number 3, Dr. Pepper, I'm a Pecker. Originally sung by David, an American Werewolf in London. Not enough said. Toys R Us, I don't want to grow up. God, I miss Toys R Us. Coca-Cola, I'd like to buy the world of Coke. Really, what's more iconic than that? Okay, that's it for this week. Stay safe, everybody. Hashtag Ramble On. Hashtag Eddie for Life. Hashtag Dex was framed. Hashtag Free Dex. Hashtag Investigate Hordak. Hashtag Make Cody watch RoboCop. That's happening. Top 10, but only 5. He goes pop, boom, boom. Cody translation. That means the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Boom, pop. Cody, I guess he thinks you don't know these things, right? Cody translation is double your flavor, double your fun, double McGum. Then pop, pop, pop means give me a break a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Tap, pat, tap. I wish it was an Oscar Mayer wiener. And pat, 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 just for the taste of it, Diet Coke. Tampa, 28.6 million. Astros, 81.4. Dodgers, 105.5 million. Dallas Cowboys, 188, 896, 434 is what they're allowable for, and the space is 28, 840, 841. Info from SpotTrack.com. Cody, you're right. The Dodgers made an offer to the Red Sox, and we got Mookie and David Price. As a Dodger fan, he's not letting this go. No. The team I root for has never had any issue with money. Mookie's bat and his glove helped, and his leadership. Mookie didn't pitch. Mookie didn't catch. Mookie didn't coach. And this will be the last time I say if the Cowboys back the Trump to Patrick Mahomes' doorway, no offense, Jerry, and dropped all the money in his doorstep. I'm sorry to say I don't think it would make a difference for them, but Jerry has all the money. Kraft has the success and money with Brady for a long time now, and we'll see what happens there. Because if the team doesn't back you up and play, you accept it and you win. You don't win. You win as you don't win. You win as a team. But I happen to be in Fort Worth next week for training. I looked it up, and I might be taking a drive all 3 hours and 48 minutes to the Alamo Draft House. If you'd like to discuss this more, I will be there. The only one in the world champion Royal Blue Dodgers hat on with a white World Series Dodgers jersey on. I'm picking the one on Slaughter Lane, Joseph Santos.
Record a podcast, Cody.
Cody, record a podcast. Cody.
No, I can't do that because I'm too afraid that Justin Turner gave him COVID. So.
Nice. Now, if that wasn't there, I'm assuming Cody would accidentally spill barbecue sauce all over that white championship Astros jersey. Dustin Jacobs, have you had your break today? McDonald's, we treat you right. Dairy Queen, best part of waking up Folgers. Give me a break. Kit Kat. I'd like to buy the world of Coke, Pepsi. Grady W. Smith III, Lord of the Dead. Anyone know that one? So the other one was Land Before Time, the third Land Before Time. Lord of the Dead would be Phantasm. I went Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead.
Good one.
5, he went NSTLES. Nestle makes it very best. Deserved a spot in the list because it has been stuck in my head for decades, but only gets number 5 slot because I have no idea what the hell Nestle products was written for. Maybe they're instant cocoa. I don't know. Hold the pickle, hold the lettuce. Special orders don't upset us. All we ask is that you let us do it your way, have it your way at Burger King. And if their burgers don't suck, Burger King would have been higher on my list. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Alka-Seltzer's jingle is catchier than the flu. When you say Bud, you've said it all. Budweiser beer sucks, but the jingle is great enough to maybe make you forget that long enough to go buy some. The Rice Krispies opera, where the guy is singing "No More Rice Krispies." We ran out of Rice Krispies. My tears will stop until I see Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Also one of the best ads ever filmed. Manny Avalar, honorable mention to the Corn Nuts Bust a Nut jingle, has never left my conscience. Bust a nut, grab a bag of Corn Nuts, and bust a nut. Delightedly toasted and hard as hell. Enjoy yourself. We won't tell. Chili's, I want my baby back, baby. Y'all know the rest. Even have to finish it. The Oscar Mayer theme song. I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener. Man, I think that song was popular, but then when the Simpsons sang it on their Simpsons Critic crossover, it put on the radar of every 90s kid. Mentos, Fresh Maker, Mr. Bucket, it's Mr. Bucket. Put your balls in my mouth, it's Mr. Bucket. And number 1, Kit Kat. Now, Ramble 259, I had this, but should we change it in honor of Alex Trebek to top 5 game show hosts?
That'd be a great one. Yeah.
Top 5 game show hosts.
Good Audible.
Thank you. Audible. Ramble 259, top 5 game show hosts.
It's the right thing to do.
Haven't we done that?
And the
I thought we did top 5 game shows.
Oh, we might have done game shows.
Not hosts. Because the great Mark Summers from Double Dare would have been. He'd have been on my list. My honorable mentions: the State Farm, Like a Good Neighbor. Okay. A commercial for RC Cola that ran in Mexico that I would see when I would visit my grandmother in Laredo. A guy would walk in with a tray of Coca-Cola, and he'd go, "¿Quiere Coca-Cola?" And then the whole restaurant would go, "No, no, no, no. RC? Sí, RC." Those are my 2 honorable mentions. Stay formed. My number 5, the Oscar Mayer Wiener song.
Okay.
Your number 5.
I have 2 honorable mentions. I
Okay.
have Folgers.
Oh yeah.
And Mentos.
Mentos, great.
And then my
great.
number 5 is also the Oscar Mayer Wiener song.
Are we partners or what? Pals or what? Cody, you're number 5.
My number 5 is Mentos.
Mentos, the fresh maker. My number 4, Kit Kat.
That's my number 4.
Oh my! Are we gonna run the table here?
Dude.
Cody, you're number 4.
My number 4 is the Oscar Mayer Bologna song.
Oh yeah, my baloney has a first name. My number 3, Plop Plop Fizz Fizz. Oh, what a relief it is, Alka-Seltzer.
My number 3 is Baby Back Baby,
Baby back,
Baby.
baby. Cody, you're number 3.
My number 3 is Folgers.
Full best part of waking up.
Folgers in your cup.
My number 2, Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious. Yours?
Mine, Coke.
Coke. I like to tease.
the world to say.
Cody, you're number 2.
Kit Kat.
Oh yeah.
Kit Kat's classic.
Now, can I do my number 1 last because I want Cody to pull it up because I don't think either of you two have heard this.
Okay.
So that's what. So Cody, what's your number 1?
My number 1 is a random one, but I think it's the best jingle ever.
Okay.
Which is Mr. Spriggs Barbecue.
Okay, so we're gonna have to have Cody play this. You go your number 1.
Mine's Toys R Us.
I don't want to grow up. That's a great
I
one.
still sing that today.
So can you play us Mr. Spriggs Barbecue, Cody?
I can.
Is that
And
your
then-
number 1?
No, it was not. My number 1. It's so bad. But I couldn't get it out of my head, and I still think about it. To this day, my number 1. So I need Cody to look that up. So my number 1, what else could it be? But the Trophy Nissan commercial from the Dallas, Texas Trophy Nissan dealership where all the car salesmen rapped.
Oh, God.
Trophy, 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 Nissan.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I want Cody to find that after Mr. Spriggs.
All right, here's Mr. Spriggs. It's a minute long, but the whole thing, you have to wait till it really kicks in.
All right.
But I'll turn it off when it's appropriate. But,
Okay.
all right,
Appropriate.
screenshot.
What's going on here?
I mean, it gets a little.
They get a little risque.
I mean, just more in like the tone of it.
Oh.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Give me some of that good meat falls off the bone. Baby, I'm hungry. I say, baby, you hungry. Let's head to Mr. Spriggs and get us some ribs. 1017 South Air Depot. I need that SPRIGGS. When I'm dealing with Mr. Spriggs, I only deal with the best.
I wanna have sex.
Wait, just wait. It gets sexier.
Ow.
Right here.
Mr. Spriggs Barbecue. It's always Mr. Spriggs Barbecue. Tender. Mr. Spriggs Barbecue. Falls off the bone. Mr. Spriggs Barbecue. Spriggs Barbecue. Mr. Spriggs Barbecue. It's always Mr. Spriggs Barbecue. Tender. Mr. Spriggs Barbecue. Falls off the bone. Mr. Spriggs Barbecue.
This is amazing.
Oklahoma's best barbecue.
We got to go. I hope they survive COVID. I want to go now.
That looks so good.
That was amazing.
That looks so
Gee,
good.
how is that not number 1? My God, Cody. Now, can you look up?
It's unbeatable.
Can you see Trophy Nissan rap? I hope it's on YouTube. That's it.
Oh, God.
That's
All
it.
right.
It's
If you're looking to buy yourself the right car from the Trophy and Mesquite, we're not too far. We got Nissan cars and trucks, so don't be shy.
You can buy them from a lady.
You can buy them from a guy.
What?
Trophy Nissan. Trophy Nissan's the place to buy. You can get them real cheap. We're never too high. The best parts, service, financing too.
We got everything to take care of you.
At Trophy Nissan.
Wow.
I mean, come on.
Oh, man. Wow.
How's that not my number 1? If you grew up with that, how could that not be?
Wow.
Huh?
Can you imagine, like, the low-end sales agent, the head that was forced to go in? Like, you know the guy in front is, like, the main guy.
Right. The one with the sunglasses.
Yeah, like, all the guys that
everyone's
got
favorite.
shots were, like, the top sellers.
Then the losers had to sit there and clap.
and just do trophy.
So it's fascinating because Spriggs is clearly a ripoff of Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
And this is clearly a ripoff of the Bears Super Bowl Shuffle with Trophy Nissan. So there we go.
Two equally as respected.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolute
that is-
trophy. You
Yeah,
can buy them from a
Trophy
lady.
Nissan.
You can buy them from a guy. That's
but not a black.
But not not one black guy you can buy from apparently as they're rapping. Jesus fucking Christ.
Like the old white people. in that
Yeah, a
group.
lot of old and whites. Well, there we go. That was our ramble number 258. 2:59 is when we're coming back at
Yeah.
you. How about that, huh?
Huh?
We're going to do the Hall of Fame hat.
Yeah.
Is going to be for what song James Brown wrote.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
Open close encore songs about cities.
Like it.
And in honor of the late great Alex Trebek, top 5 game show hosts. There we go. Email us, ramble@theramblepod.com. Go to Hempvita. Use Ramble as your keyword to get 15% off anything you want. We'll see you next week. When you hear that last beep, that's we love you and goodbye. Thank you for letting us be ourselves. We love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you tomorrow with Good Willow Hunting, The Exorcist 3. How exciting is that?
The Exorcist, Grady W. Smith.
The Exorcist Grady W. Smithy the third. There we go. So there it is. No, I don't want to play that. I want to play this. I want to play this. We sing ourselves out. Cody, any update on the game?
16-9 Dallas.
Did we just score a touchdown?
No.
Oh, it was always 16-9, right? Or was it 13-9?
It was 13-9.
All right.
Field goal battle.
Field goal battle. Man, how's Garrett looked?
Fine,
Competent.
he's coming back out now. Yeah.
All right. Fucking A. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to have this. In the bag, baby. The Garrett Gilbert Garrett era has begun.
This is the signature Mike McCarthy game, beating that undefeated team.
That's right. This is going to earn him a lifetime contract. We're fucked.
This is the thing that keeps him.
What he's doing. The team's coming together right now.
They did everything right.
They're doing everything right. Everything I asked them to do.
They did it.
They did it. They did it all.
Fuck.
And Garrett, 40 million a year.
All right. We love you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.